Here's one of the next part of the stories that everybody be like, you stupid bitch. Why would you do that? I don't know. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So, oh my god, do I have to invest in a mic? I think I'm gonna have to invest in a mic, so I'm gonna try not to talk so like loud, even though I know it's gonna echo. I know y'all see me in like a different location. I'm in my bathroom because my bathroom is literally like one of the most beautiful parts of my apartment, and I just kind of feel like, why am I filming here? Oh my god, y'all, I'm so scared. I hope the audio is not like super echoey and super annoying, but I'm letting y'all know now I could get loud. So I do plan on filming more videos in my bathroom, so I will do my best to invest in a mic. Okay, I will invest in a mic so we don't have no issues and so it's not too annoying. So other than that, let's get straight into this video. Y'all already seen the topic. Y'all already know what's about to go on. Y'all already know what we about to talk about, okay? I want to implement new things in my videos, and what I'm basically going to be doing is featuring scents. So today's featured scent is going to be the soap candle from Target. When I tell y'all, luxurious. The smell, it smells like a new hotel. It smells like just one of those fancy apartment buildings. Y'all know the smell, and of course there's so many distinct smells, so many different smells, but you know the smell of luxury, and that's what we're going for right now. So that's the vibe. We gotta catch a vibe. I was thinking about getting some wine or something like that, but y'all, I don't need no wine to tell this motherfucking story, okay? So let's jump right into it. So as y'all already know, I was in a 4-year-long on and off relationship with my ex. He is one of the main characters in this story, y'all, okay? One of the main characters. So you got H, you got S, and then you got D. Let me tell y'all something, okay? When I left Miami and I came back to New York, my mindset was solely get my mental together, of course, because as y'all know, I was going through so much in Miami. If you did not know what I was going through, go check out my last few videos. I was talking all about it, and it's gonna take me back into y'all. My goal, I wanted to be outside. I wanted to have fun. I wanted to be around my friends. I wanted to be around my family. I just wanted to feel that wholesome vibe because I spent so much time being alone, not being able to spend money, which of course is a blessing, but it's like I couldn't do things that I enjoy, so I was outside, okay? I was all the way outside. Quick little backstory of what led to this exact event. Basically, when I came back from Miami, I was dating this boy, and you know, it was a cool vibe. It was a good transition type of situation, because I'm not gonna sit here and act like I ain't really like mess with him. Like, I'm not gonna act like I wasn't feeling him or nothing like that. But me and him did have a history of like talking and not talking. That's clearly my life at this point, because clearly I don't do nothing else but revisit old flexes, which is not a flex. Please, y'all, stop doing it. Once it's done, let it go, okay? Let it go. So yeah, he was like a transition. And another big thing for me was I'm not trying to be tied to nobody. Like, I just want to have fun. I just want to live my life. And you know, I was so used to men that I was dealing with other women and just not being honest about it, that it was just like, all right, well, it's either you play the game or get played. So I'm about to play this game, because I'm not going to be the one that ends up hurt every single time. I feel like I'm always in a situation where I'm left to pick up the pieces of my broken heart, and it's like I got to stop getting my feelings, you know, involved in my endeavors. Like, to call it endeavors is crazy, but I got to stop getting my feelings involved, because people's intentions don't be right, and I'm just not going to be the one that wound up with the broken heart. So I was like, that was my main thing, even talking to anybody new or whatever the case may be. So I'm vibing with the first boy or whatever, and my friend had a birthday party, so I was like, oh, it's lit, like I'm going to the birthday party. You know, I missed out, didn't see her so long. She had like a backyard party, but here's the guy. Her boyfriend, who I've been friends with before I met her, well, he's actually one that introduced me to her. I also used to talk to his brother. It was kind of like everything was familiar, everything was right. I wasn't like the oddball out, like the vibe was good. And then y'all know my friend Neji had to pull up to the party with me, so it was just vibes. And then we all Caribbean, so you know, I like to hear my Caribbean music, especially being in New York. You know, New York has a very vast Caribbean population, okay? So we with the vibes for sure. So we go to the event. I'm looking cute. My hair is fire. I'm gonna see if I can Insta pics and stuff. My hair is fire. I had like a cute little outfit on. Once again, body was freshly done. I was so slim, and I really thought I was eating. Wait till I get my second round period. But we went to the party, and me and Neji was just taking shot after shot after shot, and these was Henny shots. Who told us to do it? Like, I don't know who told us that we were so grown that we could just be there like taking Hennessy shots and everything like that. So now as the night goes on, you know, I'm watching my friend and her man catch the vibes, and you know, me and her man's brother, we already used to have a thing going. So it was just kind of like the chemistry was cute. We were still keeping it very cute, but we both knew what's up. Like, we knew, like, we was feeling each other still. Like, the spark fake came back, and you know, he don't never do too much. And one thing about me, baby, I love a man that don't do too much. That's one of my biggest turn-ons. Like, just relax, just chill. You don't gotta be on my body too much. You don't gotta nothing. Like, just relax. Like, play your part, and if it's meant to come up together, then it's gonna come together, which it did. Me and him start talking more throughout the night. We vibing, you know, everybody walking around mingling. Me and Neji walking around mingling, you know, stuff like that. And then all I know is the party went from the backyard to the living room. So now all the adults are going. Well, we are the adults, hello. All the older people was going and all the kids was going. So it was just all of us vibing. You know, they playing shit. Say yo, we busting up some wines and we all be on the same time. And when I tell y'all, being Caribbean of any kind, being any percentage of Caribbean is such a blessing because the flavor is always there. And I'm not only talking food, but the vibes are literally unmatched. Some people don't really like that. Some people don't really like soca. Some people don't really like dance. So I like all of it. So for everybody to be on the same page, just imagine what type of vibe it was, you know? Y'all, I wound up getting so drunk. Like, I'm talking, I had a hole in the back of my outfit. Like, we was having so much fun. I wound up spending the night, and next thing you know, I just wake up with some clothes on that I didn't put on myself, but I was untouched at the same point. Like, obviously I didn't do anything sexually or nothing like that, but I just see my outfit like hanging up, and I'm just like comfortable, just laying down. I swear it's like I blacked out or something. So I'm looking like, what the, like I'm a little lost, like what is going on? And it's like, obviously I see where I'm at, but I don't see my friend Neji, which she didn't leave me. I'm pretty sure I told her like, it's okay, I'm gonna spend the night. I'm pretty sure Neji would never just like leave me, but I just don't like vividly remember that part. My friend just woke me up and was like, girl, you was so drunk. Like, oh my God, you was this, you was that. And I'm like, oh my God, me and Neji was drinking so much. I was just recapping over the whole night or whatever. So then I saw him and he was like, yo, P, you good? Like, just checking on me, making sure I was good, because you know, they all live in the same place. So he was like, yo, P, you good? Like, I'm just checking up on you. I hung your outfit up and everything like that. You was wildin', like you was wildin', you was doing your thing. And it's like, when it comes to the vibes with just us four, it just felt like a family vibe. Like everybody, oh my God, one thing about it, I love them. Like, they just was bringing the vibes, whatever. Anyways, that really like kind of made me look at him a little bit different, because it's like, you know, I'm drunk. You could have tried to do something with me, you know. And it's like, obviously we did something and we had something years ago, but it's like now, you know, sometimes people be feeling entitled, like they could just do whatever. And especially if you already did something with them before. So it was just kind of like, okay, that turned me on. And not in a sexual way, but that made me earn more respect for him, so to speak. So I was kicking it there with them for a few days, because you know, I got my work in for the week. I was just chilling, just recovering, to be honest. We watching movies, smoking, doing all different types of stuff. It was a good vibe. So next thing you know, me and him just start talking from then on, and it's like he didn't live too far from my house. So guess where I caught myself at all the time? I was over there all the time, and it was just like, and I just found myself like really building a connection and a different type of vibe with them. You know what I'm saying? That's how I went for a while, for a good little second or whatever the case may be. And guess who pops up? H. All right, so just so y'all caught up though, right? Just so y'all caught up, I was just talking about S, okay? So I was talking about S. Now, guess who wants to pop up? My ex, H. Now, H was the one who was treating me like shit in Miami, and acted like all of a sudden when he found out I was leaving Miami that he wanted to be with me, but the whole time he was dogging me out, like treating me so bad. So like I said, if y'all want the tea, go watch my last like few videos or whatever. But I just found it funny that now he want to be calling my phone, where you at, da 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 da. And I had to tell him at one point, because he was blowing my phone down, and I'm just like, yo, stop blowing my phone down like that. Like, that's mad annoying. Like, that's mad annoying. And I forgot what I had said to him. I think I had told him I was with somebody, Or yeah, I think I told him like I was out with somebody or whatever the case may be. Of course he drags and he telling me, oh, he almost crashed his car, the way he started flipping and all this extra going crazy and blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there like, but why are you so bothered? Like, you don't mess with mad girls. Like, that was the thing with H. He always tried to make it seem like when I start doing me, I have to stop everything. I gotta stop talking to everybody. I gotta stop dealing with everybody. Like, everything has to stop for him. But it was just like, but you was doing what you was doing for mad long, and I wasn't talking to anybody else. So don't expect me to just drop everybody because all of a sudden you ready now. It's not gonna work like that. Especially not with him, because that was my favorite one. Anyways, not even to make it seem like that, but yeah, like what? He was mad nice to me, mad respectful for me, and yeah, so on and so forth. So every single time H would call now, I was so used to like just picking up and entertaining it, because of course I still had love for H. Like, that was still my ex, and I still was fantasizing about what we could have been for a long time. So that piece was still in me while I was still trying to just move on. You know what I'm saying? So we get to that point, boom. So now H is in New York. He's in New York. I'm like, okay, cool. So he invites me out to the city with him and his family. You know, I go, we vibing. He trying to take pictures with me. Mind you, I don't remember the last time me and H, like, now you want to take pictures with me all day. You don't even like me. You know when a boy does certain things, you like, you don't even like me. Like, why do you still want to be around me? Like, why you keep bothering me? You don't even like me. Like, this is how crazy it was. So it was just like, but I don't know, y'all. I guess I was just trying to feel all the love I could get and just have my way with it. I just wanted to have my way with it because I just felt like, why not? You know, I'm there, I'm vibing with them, whatever the case may be. After that one day, he wanted to link me all the time. Now we kicking in. Now me and H starting to spend more time together. Now I'm sleeping with him at his mother's house. You know, I was working in the shop at the time, so he would come in while I'm working on my last client. He would sit with me because, you know, I was working in Flatbush, Brooklyn, and everybody know a lot of the shops in Flatbush, Brooklyn is one way in, one way out, and a lot of weird men. I used to always be the last one in the shop, so a lot of weird men would come in there and just like scope the place out. Like, it was really weird. I didn't know what that was about, but I appreciated the fact that he wanted to do that. But, and I'm not gonna lie, it was showing like, okay, I'm ready to get my stuff together. Like, I really want to be with you now. And I'm not gonna lie, I was respecting that, but also I was still spending time with us, because I just feel like, why, even though you show me you want to be with me, you're very moody and flip-floppy. So I'm not about to stop messing with him. And it's like, he's been bringing me nothing but peace and happiness, and he doesn't even have to, because even he knew that I was dating, and I told him I was dating. Everybody that I was dating and stuff, everybody knew I was dating. Everybody knew that. So it's like, but still, he don't do nothing to me, so I don't want to put him in a predicament. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, I also was thinking like, that's probably messing with other people too. Like, that's probably writing people too. And I guess I was just trying to justify it, because it's like the amount of time me and us was spending, it's just like, damn, it would be hard for you to like spend time with another woman because my boys love you, you know? As comes, he's wild with me, this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third. So now here comes the time. You know when you're dealing with somebody, you dating somebody for a while, and my birthday is late in the year. So this was happening during summertime, and now summer's coming to an end. What's next? My birthday. So my birthday is in November, and I'm just like, all right, I don't want to put the pressure on nobody. Like, I just want everything to be regular. So I'm gonna just do a girl's thing and then just keep doing what I'm doing. Like, I don't want to single nobody out. I don't want nobody to feel more important. I don't want to make somebody seem more important than the other. Like, I don't want to put a spotlight on nobody. You feel me? Because like I said, I was still a single woman, so I wanted to do a girl's thing. Now, mind you, I told you, he felt some type of way, and I basically told him like, look, I want to do a girl's thing for my birthday. I want to do the spa, and then I'm gonna go out to dinner with my girls, and then we just gonna call it a day. I felt like that was fair, and it's my birthday. Like, I don't understand what's the problem. Mind you, I really should have said no, because I was dealing with him. A lot of the times I was dealing with him around his birthday, he wouldn't even let me come to his birthday. I never celebrated a birthday with him until like last year, and it was whack. It was whack. We went out to dinner, and I did like some little corny shit. It was cute, but you know, I couldn't really step the way I wanted to, because you know, things was a little bit hard. I was supporting 2 people, but and the dogs, like, you know, it was a lot going on, and I tried my best. But now that I think about it, he never wanted to spend his birthdays with me, so I don't know why I even allow him to bully me into spending my birthday with me. Anyways, so he wound up bringing his mother and like involving her in the conversation, because I basically kept running that back to him, like, look, this is what I want to do with my birthday. That's it. And he was like, Ma, isn't it messed up for you to not be at your girl birthday dinner? Yeah, I mean, if that's your girl, then you should go. And in my mind, I'm just like, but you're not my man though. You're not my man though. So why are you telling your mother that we're together knowing that you're still doing you? And you know I'm doing me for a fact. but now all of a sudden you want to be Superman. What happened? I don't, like, you're trying to peer pressure me. And I'm not gonna lie, the peer pressure worked. Like, it was a whole big argument, it was this whole big thing. And I'm not gonna lie, he started making me feel real bad about it. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, he could just come, whatever. So now comes time. My birthday is coming up. And mind you, S didn't bring up my birthday. So I kind of thought he forgot. But it's like, if you spend so much time with somebody, how could they forget? And then, I'm so dumb. Me and S' birthday was the same month. My birthday is in the beginning of the month. His birthday is at the end of the month. So how could he possibly forget? How could he forget? I wasn't thinking. So I'm just like, okay, maybe I could like smooth it over. Maybe I could do it real quick. Like, I thought I was so slick, y'all. I really did. So let's fast forward the day of my birthday now. So now my birthday comes. Me and my friends go to the spa. We went to Pride 112 in the city, which is now closed down, I believe. But they had the best chicken. We was vibing in there. I looked so good. Like, it was vibes. I went and treated myself. I bought myself my Balenciaga bag that y'all see me wearing to death. Because, yeah, I'm going to get all my money's worth out of that. But that's another story. I bought my Louis Vuitton bag. My Balenciaga bag. Like, I was in my, I don't want to say I was in my prom, but I was that girl. I'm still that girl, but that time, every time I reminisce on that time, I was like, I was really doing my big one. Like, ah. Anyways, so now the day my birthday comes, whatever, he already bullied me into, being at my birthday dinner, so we going with it. Everybody's going according to plan, so now we decided to go to STK in the meatpacking district in Manhattan. So if you've been to the meatpacking district, if you've been to any of these like fancy restaurants, you know that in order to be seated, your whole party has to be there. So the only person that wasn't there when it was time to come, mind you, let me run it back to H had got a whole photographer for me. We was taking pictures, like it was this whole experience. And I felt like I deserved it. Why don't I, I feel like I always got the short end of the stick when it came to men, especially him. So it was like, yeah, I was soaking up all of that. Yeah, photographer, what happened? Boom, bow, all these pictures, they was fire. Picture went viral when I posted it, of course. Like everything was just working out in my favor, y'all. Next thing you know, I'm calling my friend, Niecy. So I'm just like, all right, where you at? Cause she's the last one now. Niecy is S's brother's girlfriend. Y'all with me? Y'all with me here? So a lot of people ask me, well, why did you even invite Niecy knowing that she was connected to the other side or whatever the case may be? And I tell them all the time, Niecy is my real friend. Like, it wasn't like no little cute just because, my joint brother's girlfriend. It was that years ago when I first started talking to S, but now we've been friends all through the years and still up to this point, that's still my girl and that's still my friend and she always been loyal to me. So it's like, why would I not allow my friend to come to my birthday dinner? So I understood where people was coming from too, but it's like, I know her and I know, like, she wouldn't try to do nothing spiteful. I know that. Now, I'm thinking that Niecy was coming along, but you gotta remember, that's her man, and S wanted to surprise me.
Y'all, and I also forgot to mention that last she heard, it was an all girls thing, so she didn't even know H was there until that moment.
They forced themselves to come with her, so they parked at the corner and we all the way down, like, in the middle of the block somewhere. So she just started walking by herself. So she starts walking and I just see S walking up behind her. My heart just starts pounding, y'all. I said, oh my God. Mind you, it was dark outside. Like, it wasn't too crowded because it was a lot of us, but it wasn't too crowded, but it was crowded enough. And all I just see is his silhouette walking towards me, and I panicked and I just went straight inside. Mind you, H didn't even peep none of this going on. He was doing whatever he was doing, but H didn't peep none of this that was going on. So next thing you know, I felt so bad because now we all go inside, and I felt like, S felt like, wow, like she just tried to play me, like act like she didn't see me. But the way I did it, I felt like I was smooth with it, but my heart hurted so much because I would never do nothing that would hurt S. So I just felt like, it's like, although I was still dating and stuff, it's just like, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Like, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, and I'm still like that. Like, I don't never want to hurt nobody's feelings. That's why I make it clear and fair for everybody. And people be liking your girl, so it's just like, I can't help who likes and loves me, okay? Ooh, this bathroom smells so good, y'all. So now I'm inside and I'm sitting there wondering what I'm gonna do, because now they're blowing up her phone, Niecy's phone, and they trying to figure out what's going on. And the service was bad. She kept dipping in and out of the dinner, and we didn't even get to order yet. Like, it was just so much going on. So me and her talking in the bathroom, and I'm crying because I was so sad. Cause I'm like, damn, like all he did was keep me happy and keep me at peace and stuff like that. And I feel like I just dissed him to somebody who was dissing me for months. This is why when you going through a toxic situation, you really gotta let it go, because it could really mess up your blessing. And even if me and S didn't wind up together, it's just still, that was still somebody that was making me happy who did not have to. He was bringing me peace when he did not have to. The way he was moving with me, the things he was doing for me, he did not have to do that. So it was just kind of like, I felt fucked up. I'm not gonna lie, I felt real fucked up. So we talking this, that, and the third. I was like, you know what, I'm just go outside. Mind you, everybody's downstairs at my birthday dinner. H telling his stories. You know that one person that when they speak, everybody's just so intrigued. Like, he was one of those people. So they all downstairs worried about that. I go back outside. So S is like, yo, he was like, yo, P, is somebody in here I need to know about? And I was like, no, because I felt like it's not even necessarily somebody that you need to worry about, because I guess it was somebody that he needed to worry about, but not that he needed to really like worry about, because I was just like, I don't know, I was just flowing with it. Like, I didn't have no intentions on really making H my man. Like, I'm so used to things not working out with me and H that it's like, all right, if you want to treat me good because whatever the case may be, then all right, cool, then you do that. But I don't know if I would necessarily say I saw a future with me and H, so I just say no. Like, I feel like you don't got nobody to worry about, but I will tell you like the truth about what's going on, because like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and act like there's nobody in here. I'm not gonna do that, but this is just not the time and the place for this. This is not the time and the place. Mind you, when Niecy came inside and we was talking in the bathroom, she bought me a big Louis Vuitton bag, with a 1942 bottle at the top. And I was just like, I knew it was a Louis bag. And I was just like, okay, if I walk in this dinner with a big Louis bag, I know he's gonna be wondering who got you that bag. And it's like, although Niecy meets the credibilities of getting me that bag, it just wouldn't feel right coming out my mouth lying about it. And I'm so mad because I gotta keep it peace sometimes. He ain't need to know nothing. He was not my man. But you know how we get, y'all. You know how to get. So anyways, guess what my dumb ass do? I walk back out and I give him the gift back. Because I just feel like if I'm in a dinner with another dude, that's so disrespectful that you spent your money on me and now I'm down there with the gift that you gave me smiling up in the next man's face. Like, I still got, you know, morals, and I'm still like, I'm not a fucked up person, y'all. I'm really not. So I just felt like respectfully that was the right thing to do. And Boo Boo the fool put white paint, a red nose, lips, and a big ass clown wig on my head, because that's exactly what that move was. That's exactly what I looked like after I did that. A clown, okay? Now, after all of this happened, you know, we start talking. Mind you, S pulled up to dinner looking so good. Like, he looked so good. And I was just like, I was so, like, y'all know, he was just looking so good. And I was so mad, because I was like, I hope he's not mad at me. Like, but little did I know he was pissed, okay? But that's the tip of the iceberg, right? So now I go back on the dinner. I'm trying to keep it together. You know, I'm down here. I'm enjoying myself. 12 o'clock come. Happy birthday. Everybody turned up. I'm all dancing on H and stuff like that. I'm still vibing, but this is still in the back of my mind. Like, damn. I'm texting my friends. Like, everybody's getting updated on what's going on. You know, whatever the case may be. But we still wound up having a good time overall. And I was under the impression that, you know, S and his brother dipped off. And they was going to come and get DC once the dinner was over. But now here's the problem. We still gotta leave, because we stayed there so late. They was like, come on, y'all gotta get out there. It was rushing us out, like we had to go. It was like a movie, y'all. Everybody started walking out the place. It's empty in the streets. Like, we started walking out the place. This one on this one back, this one carrying this one. I'm laughing with H. It's like it happened in slow-mo. And then as soon as we get in the middle of the street, all you hear is, yo, P, you dead ass? Now, mind you, me and Niecy was under the impression that they left, because they told Niecy that they was at a whole different event. They never left. Okay, they never left. Mind you, it gets real dangerous, because these were people that was gang affiliated, and they basically was each other's ops. That's where I was really playing with fire, but I just felt like they never gonna cross paths, so what happened? Like, I don't know, but I should've never did that. Now that I think about it, it's not even like I really should've never did that, because they wasn't direct ops. Like, they didn't have beef with each other, but you know, the people that they associate with is a lot of beef going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made it even more scary. Like, this one crip, this one folk. I'm playing with fire. I'm playing with fire, y'all. So boom, he like, yo, P, you dead ass? You dead ass, P, yo, you dead ass? My heart, if it could go past my ass, throughout my ass, come back through my ass, go through my legs, and come out my toes, it still wouldn't be accurate of how bad my heart dropped. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then immediately I was like, don't do that. Don't do that. I immediately remembered the fact that I told this man that I was dating. Like, I told him that. Yo, P, you dead ass? Yo, dead ass? And he's real good friends with my best friend too. So my best friend just like, she was not too fond of H because of all the things that H put me through, and she respected us because of all the things that he did and how he spoke to her and all different types of things. So they was really cool too. And my best friend, she was like, she nearly saw tears in his eyes, and she was like, she felt so bad that she felt like she had to cater to S more than to H. So I understood that. And it was just kind of like, all I heard was, yo, P, you dead ass, da 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 da. And mind you, I was in a situation with H where it was just kind of like, yeah, I told him I was dating, yeah, I told him I was out with a dude, yeah, he knew I was doing me, and yeah, no, he was doing him, but nobody had proof of anything. So S is in the street like, yeah, she was laid up in my bed every day, da 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 da. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I was. But I'm like, stop, like, don't do that, like, don't do that, whatever. So now, oh my God, y'all, this story is so scandalous. Oh. So then, it's just this whole big commotion, and honestly, H is drama. Like, he loves drama, he loves to fight, he like all that rowdy shit, like, that's his body, like, he like all that. But he was drinking light that day, so he didn't even have it in him really to, you know. So he was just like, y'all niggas is cute, y'all cute, because remember, it's two of them. It's it's S and his brother, and then it's just H and his brother and my boy cousins and all of that stuff. So it was just, he was like, y'all cute, I'll kiss y'all on y'all, I'll kiss y'all on y'all forehead, y'all cute, I ain't even worried about y'all niggas, I ain't worried about y'all. And then S and his brother was on time and hanging out the car door looking like they had that knocks on them. I was like, oh my God, this is drama. All because he wanted to surprise me for my birthday. So it just made me feel like, damn, like, I kind of felt like, why would you force yourself to come? But it's also like, why not? If you spending so much time with me, you vibing with me, I'm not thinking that it's somebody else did, you know? It's like I took a full accountability for the situation, but it was also like, I told y'all I was dating. It's not like I just had all of y'all thinking that I was just talking to y'all. Like, everybody knew what was going on, but it's like, you know, it's just like falling asleep on FaceTime with somebody. Like, if you fall asleep on FaceTime with somebody every night, you're gonna catch feelings. Like, that's just kind of how it goes. So anyways, y'all, they wound up leaving, and it was this whole big thing. My cousin that I've never seen angry in my whole life, he looked like he was ready to fight and shit, so that was a lot. So then I called my father. Don't ask me why, I just called my father. My father ain't have nothing to do with nothing, but he worked around the area. So I'm like, Daddy, they started almost, they was about to start fighting. He was like, what? What happened? What happened? Blah, blah, blah. Everybody come to my job. Now, mind you, H don't even want to talk to me. He's pissed. He's embarrassed this happened in front of his family. Like, he was just so embarrassed, y'all. And I was just kind of like, I feel so bad. Like, I feel so bad. I didn't intend for none of this to happen. Like, it was like, damn, I tried to avoid this happening in the first place by trying to do like a girl's thing, and it still wound up being crazy. So I was just like, oh my God. So whatever, we all went to my father's job, and you know, my father, some of my friends ain't never seen my father before, so they see my father, they like, oh my God, your father looks so good. Like, your father looks so good. I'm like, this is not the time. This is not the time for this, okay? And then mind you, me, Najee, and Philip, y'all know we play too damn much. We play too much. So I'm sitting here crying, I'm bawling out tears. I'm like, do I look ugly? Like, do I look ugly when I cry? And they was like, Philip was like, I'm not doing this with you. And we all just bust out laughing, because y'all know how we get. So now we at my father's job, everybody's talking. My father just was like, yo, this is why I told you, you can't be doing all of this. Like, you moving too fast, you doing too much. And this is why this happened, especially with the people they affiliated with. Like, you can't be doing all that. So I was just like, you're right. Like, you know, and I still tried to avoid it, but essentially it still happened, so whatever. Now H winds up fake forgiving me or whatever the case may be. We took it all the way back to the hotel. So now we go to the hotel. As soon as you walk into the hotel, mind you, H is a show off. Like, he likes to, I don't want to say he likes validation, but he likes to be that nigga, if you feel what I'm saying. So all of us, besides my father obviously, all of us go to the hotel, and as soon as he opened the door, it was roses with the candles. He got a bubble bath with roses in it and the candles, the flowing candles, I believe it was. And then he had a big teddy bear on the bed with the Dior sneakers right there. Like, he did his one. And I was so surprised because I think I got a video of that too. I'm trying to into everything. But he did his one, and nobody ever did nothing for me like that before. So I just felt like, wow, like H really trying to solidify his spot. Like, he really trying. I think he's serious. But once again, I still felt like I went through hell for months behind you. You're gonna have to step a lot harder for me to actually take you serious. You know what I'm saying? And basically, everybody was in awe, of course. They all watched me open up my gift. It was nice, like it was a nice vibe. We was in there dancing, we was chilling, taking pictures. It was a whole vibe, everybody was there. And then after vibe, I was like, all right, y'all, let's wrap it up, let's go. Because we gotta get down to the nitty gritty in here. Y'all know what's about to happen, so I'm gonna need y'all to leave. So respectfully, everybody left. They was like, okay, I'll see you, keep me updated, this, that, and that, Boom, everybody left. Me and H wound up having a good night. We got in the tub. I felt like it was like Love and Hip Hop, literally. We got in the tub, we facing each other, we just talking about the whole situation. And it was crazy, but I feel like respectfully, he still went through with everything, and he was being so understanding because he knew he was doing him too, and he knew we wasn't together, and he knew he did me dirty for so long. So I felt like he kind of felt like he deserved that, and I'm pretty sure he acknowledged that he deserved that. Something of the sort, whatever. So now we have a good night, whatever, and then the next day comes. Now, here's one of the next part of the story that everybody be like, you stupid bitch! Why would you do that? I don't know. So D, here's where D comes. D is my ex before H that I spent years with, and we were so invested in each other, family-wise. Like, we was more like family, but we just had like a on and off relationship going. So H's mother was supposed to come to my old girl's birthday dinner, but obviously H forced his way, and I basically told D's mom that, you know, some discrepancies happened and I'ma just go out to dinner with them. Now, I don't know why I felt like I needed to lie to her about it, but I was also hurt about that too because she showed me so much love. She showed me so much love throughout the years. She been there to, you know, support me with so many different things over the years. Like, I have the utmost respect for her to this day. Like, she really held it down, and I felt bad because this man pressuring me to come. I should have just stood my ground and just kept everything separate like I wanted to, but you know, life happens. So anyways, so now we leave the hotel and we go to H's house, and basically I'm telling H, like, yeah, I'm about to go out to dinner with D's mom. Like, she want to take me out to eat. And he just got so angry because he was like, bro, you know D is gonna be there, right? And I'm thinking in my head, like, why would D be there? Like, me and D wasn't talking at the time. Like, we wasn't involved with each other. He was in a whole different state. So I'm thinking, like, yeah, obviously that's her son, but me and his family built a relationship so many years ago to where it was just kind of like, yeah, in the beginning I'm around because, you know, he's bringing me around or whatever, and then after it became a situation where he didn't even have to be around for me to be there. I could literally sleep in his mother's bed with his mother. Like, that's how close we was. Literally, the kids love me. I spent a lot of time with the kids too. The whole family loved me, to be honest. It still loves me to this day. So, you know, I just didn't see no harm in it because I'm just like, first of all, I didn't see no harm because, hold on, yeah, you did everything for me, but I'm still not your girlfriend. I'm still not your girlfriend. I don't care. And a lot of people gonna try to call me ungrateful or call me whatever the case may be. And I just feel like, once again, I did my one. I did what I was supposed to do behind H, and he still shitted on me. I showed up for him in major ways, and he still shitted on me. So this is why it still wasn't enough for me. Yeah, you did a lot for me. Cool, thank you. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. But don't think, oh, because you show me nice things that means your behavior changed, that the way you treat me will change. This is just something that having it all for right now. But you're not really about you feel me? But I really see through that. It's like, you know, it be all cute and fun in the beginning, and then as soon as you like 2 weeks in with a nigga, they want to switch up and like do the most. He got mad or whatever. We had like a plate of food. He tossed a whole plate of food all over his mother's walls and her couch and her counter. And I was just looking like, we both was just like, and he was talking to his mother like, I'm trying to tell her that this nigga's gonna be here. I just see his Instagram. He's back in New York. I'm telling you he's gonna be here. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, he's not gonna be there. Like, what is he coming for me? He came to New York for you. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, what did he come to New York for me for? Like, what did he come for me for? Like, I'm really genuinely like, you're crazy. You're crazy. And this is what I thought. So speed up time. He was so mad with me that he just did everything for me, and I still went to go see this man mother. So it's like, I kind of get it, but at the same time, I'm on bullshit. I don't care. I'm gonna make you feel how you made me feel, because I'm not about to sit here and play with you. Like, I'm not about to let you in that easy. It's not happening. So I went over there, whatever the case may be. They got me a birthday cake. You know, and I just thought that was so sweet that they even got me the little birthday cake. I was like, oh, thank you. Like, I felt so, you know, they just made me feel so loved. And the kids was like, happy birthday, Shania. And I'm like, thanks, y'all. And it was just like such a family thing. I'm dancing with the kids because, you know, I love them kids. Boy, I love them kids. I love those kids. I love those kids. I really do. And they still check up on me to this day. Like, hey, Shania, just checking on you. And they so young. Like, they are literally so young. So guess who comes walking up the stairs? D. I'm like, oh my God, this boy was right. Oh my God, this boy was right. He's gonna be, I was like, oh my God, drama. I'm like, oh my God. But he kept it regular. He was like, yo, what's up? Happy birthday. Gave me a hug. And then he went back downstairs and went about his business. But it was it was literally that quick of how that happened. I was just like, oh, you know, thank you. And that's when he left. So now I'm just spending more time with them, this, that, and the third. So now D comes back upstairs with clothes on. Why does he have clothes on? Now, he could be going outside or something. But it's real ironic that you put on a whole fit and you know I'm about to go out to eat with your mother. I said, oh, this is not gonna end well. This is not gonna end well. This is not going to end well. Okay. So hard for me to tell the story, y'all. So he was like, yeah, we could go to some, he all of a sudden now is a part of these plans. I said, ooh, I was set up. Oh my God, I was set up. And H was right. But although he was right, once again, y'all know what I'm about to say. So he was like, yeah, we could just go to a restaurant in the city, you know, blah, 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 blah. I was like, no. Because then it's going to make it seem like we're together or this was planned, because I honestly had no idea. So it's gonna seem planned. It's just gonna make me seem like worse of a person if it's, first of all, the fact that you're coming already looks crazy, and then the fact that you want to take me to the city is just kind of like, you know how we get when people go to birthdays, go out to eat for people's birthdays in the city. I was like, no, it's okay. We could just go to like a quick little spot, please. Like, we could just go to a quick little spot. I was like, we could just go to like Fridays or something. I was like, we could just go. I'm just figuring we just going for a quick bite, y'all. So I'm like, we could just go to Fridays or something. You know, I just kept talking about it, like Fridays. They was like, all right, fuck it, let's go. So we wound up going to Fridays. Now we all sitting at the table just talking, and H is blowing up my phone. So I had to keep I excused myself from that table like twice, and I left for like 10 to 15 minutes each time. That's horrible, and that's so disrespectful, and I'm so mad that I did that. I should have just ignored his calls, but I felt like that would have made me look guilty. But it was just kind of like, once again, how could I look guilty if I'm single? But it also would have looked like it was planned, and it's just gonna kind of make me seem like a even worse person. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, oh my God. So I kept excusing myself. Long story short, D wound up putting a bag on the table, a birthday gift bag, and he was just like, happy birthday. I was like, oh, you got me a gift, thank you. Like, I appreciate it. I'm not thinking, I don't know what I thought, because it was a regular gift bag. So I'm just like, whatever. So he's like, open your gift. I was like, okay. So I opened the gift, and it's a box. I said, okay. I slide the shit off the box, and it says Rolex at the top. I said, no, you didn't. He got me a Rolex. I opened it. It was a blue face Rolex. It was so fire. I took it, I put it on. I'm taking videos and stuff of my watch. And he took me and took a video at the same time of my watch. He posted it Now I'm sitting here thinking, D, don't you got hoes? Like, you don't want to be discreet about this? Why are you putting it out in the public? Why are you putting it out in the public? You hid me for years, like, and I'm referring to D, like, you hid me for years, like, you been stopped jacking me publicly for a while, so it's just kind of like, what is going on? Why are you posting me? Like, don't you hide everything else in your life? Especially when it comes to women. Now you want to go public with me? Why everybody want to go public with me? I'm like, I just look crazy right now. Y'all, he put the caption, I ain't mean to buy a bitch a watch, but I bought one. Some shit like that. The Meek Mill lyrics. When I tell you, H and S was ops, but H and D was both Crip and Wu. So what does that mean? That means that they have a lot of people in common. And H is also watching D's social media, so he saw that. When I tell y'all that man blew up my phone so bad, he blew up my phone so bad, I was ready to go. And he was like, I'm on my way to your house. I'm about to fuck you up. I'm about to da-da-da-da-da. Cause how the fuck da-da-da-da-da. Now, his version of the story is, oh, he kicked everybody because he was with his family. H was with his family at the time. He kicked everybody out the car, fell on his knees in the middle of the street and was like, ah! That's what he told me. Like, you're so damn dramatic. Like, stop acting like you wasn't, because when I was the one crying and carrying on and losing my mind, you ain't care. So now you wanna, oh, I was crying over you in the middle of the street. So now what does it look like? It looks like I tried to hurt H because of how everything went down. And then, of course, they looking at me like the villain, like, oh, you did all this for her and this is what she did. But y'all don't know what he was doing. Y'all don't know what he was doing. Anyways, so he rushes to my house. He drove from Brooklyn to Long Island to my house in like less than 30 minutes. Don't know how he did it. All I know is he brought his mans and he was ready to go crazy. Long story short, me and H wound up, I wound up leaving D and his mother, whatever, and I wound up going home. So I went home, I went in the room, I showed my father and my stepmother were like, ooh, look at what I got, y'all. I got a Rolex. They was like, oh, this is cute that I got it. I told them this, that, and third. So now H gets there and we talking, it's emotional, we're both crying. Cause it's like, once again, I didn't want to hurt nobody. I wasn't trying to hurt nobody. I was just living my life, dating, being regular, and it's like everybody wanted to make that year so special for me, and it's just like nobody had this energy before with me. Like, everybody had a past history that I was dealing with. Everybody had a past history with me, and none of y'all came like this. So I never expected this from y'all. So it's just kind of like I want to receive my gifts, but at the same time, it was just kind of like, damn. So now we crying, we talking. My father never let a guy spend the night in my house. Yes, I turned 22. I believe I turned 22, or did I turn 23? Did I turn 23? I think it was my Jordan year. I think I turned 23. Anyways, so now my father, I guess, felt bad for H, and me and H wound up staying. He spent the night, and he wound up leaving. I mean, he spent the night and we woke up to each other, whatever. Once again, he forgave me, and now I'm making a wig for his cousin. So now I'm thinking like, all right, well, now that that's over, at least I got my watch. Because I gave back a bag for you, but I don't want to get back this watch. But I ain't say nothing. He was like, you're gonna get that watch back, right? I said, what? He said, you gotta give that watch back. I said, why do I have to give the watch back? He's like, I'm not about to be with you and you wearing another nigga's watch. Like, I'm not doing that. And I'm just like, bro. So now I'm debating, should I give the watch back? Should I not give the watch back? I'm not thinking with a sneaky mindset, because that's what I should have did. I should have just hid the watch, because he would have never known. I could have just hid the damn watch, and if it didn't work out, pop back out with the watch. But no, I want to be a pure heart. I already feel so fucked up behind everything that's already going on. So what did my dumb ass do? Y'all, mind you, when he told me this, I was crying for 3 hours straight in front of him. He was like, you really crying over a watch? I can buy you another watch. I can buy you another watch right now. I can buy you another chain right now. Like, don't believe no man that's gonna tell you nothing like that. Let him show it to you and let him go splurge on you first, and then like, I have so much more wisdom now. It's not even funny. I wish I would give a gift back. That whole endeavor happened. I went to work that same day, and I passed by D's house and I gave him the fucking watch back. I gave him the watch back. The way he treated me, I said, I gotta give you a watch back. And he was just like, all right, you can go now. He gave me the OD cold shoulder, and I didn't realize that I probably hurt his feelings, like choosing somebody over him, because I always chose D before everybody, but this one time I chose H over him, and then it was just kind of like I chose what side I want to be on. So I was crying, I felt so bad, and then I felt like at this point, H is showing that he putting in that work. Like, he really showing that he really want to be with me. I done already lost S, one of my best journeys ever, okay? And now D is clearly no longer on the table, because clearly I thought D wasn't even thinking about me. I thought I wasn't even on his mind, and I clearly was. So he's not in the picture no more. All I have is H at this point, so I'm like, I might as well be boo. And especially after all that I sacrificed, I might as well. So we wound up being together, and never got another watch, never got another chain, never got nothing, to be specific. But yes, y'all, I felt like, let me tell y'all why I gave the watch back though. I felt like D wasn't properly putting in work to show me that he really wanted to mess with me on a serious level, and D never really took me too serious. Like, he took me serious, but he didn't take me as serious as I wanted to be taken. And H done went through that the night before, still stuck with me. He was showing that he wanted to stick with me, coming to sit with me at my job. Like, he was showing that energy, and he wasn't no broke dude either. So it was just kind of like, I'd rather mess with somebody that I know has good intentions, because at the time also I did feel like D just did that to try to show H like, I still got your bitch, like, you know, shit like that. But it wasn't, that's not what it was. And it was just kind of like, when I thought about it, I'm like, D probably gave me this watch and he's still not gonna take me serious. Like, he's still not gonna show me the love I want and be faithful to me and all of this extraness. So it was just kind of like, I felt like he bought the gift just to like show up on the next dude. I felt like his intentions wasn't right. But of course, like later after the situation happened, I found out, you know, what was the thought process behind everything. Me and D like had a deep conversation about it. And I felt like, respectfully, H really put in that work. I felt like it was worth it at the time, and I felt like it was the right thing to do at the time. And I didn't have my right date of mind on, because I was playing the game, but I wasn't keeping it as P as I should have. And that's when feelings get involved, when you don't keep it P to a certain extent. So that's why I messed up. So anyways, y'all, nowadays I'm only mad I gave the watch back, because it was just like, after all this time, the relationship between me and H skyrocketed straight down after that last event, straight down. So it was like, I felt like it wasn't worth it. Like, I feel like I just did all that for no reason. Like, it wasn't worth it. Like, I just feel like I could have had such a different life had I would have left H alone, and I finally leave you alone, and now I have nothing. So like, I'm leaving with nothing but having to heal and mentally unstable and all different types of problems, physical abuse, all different types of stuff. When it's like, I could have just left you where you was at, or I could have just, no, you can't come to my birthday, or I could have just, you know, I could have just kept it regular. But I decided to let my feelings get involved with certain things, and that's where I messed up. So yeah, my heart was in the right place, but I wasn't playing the game right. More of the story. But we're not stressed over. I'm not, look, at the end of the day, I'm getting to it. I'm gonna get my own material things as I always do. Y'all, look, y'all see what it's giving. But I will say this, one thing I learned is, one, never to give a gift back. That's number one. Don't never give no gift back. Respectfully, as I felt like that was the right thing to do, like I said, but everything else, you don't give no gifts back. You don't never throw away everything for somebody that you're unsure about. You always be honest with everybody. And you know, you still can have a kind, pure heart, but your kind, pure heart could also lead you to get in messed up predicaments. So you have to keep that in mind as well. And basically, after all of this happened, y'all, like I said, I wound up with nothing. So that's what really got me mad to this day, because it's just like, I did all that for absolutely nothing. But anyways, y'all, I know y'all gonna do me in these comments. I know y'all gonna do me in, but I had to tell y'all the story. I'm gonna tell y'all so many more of my toxic story times, because I am taking on a new leave. And I'm done with the toxicity. Like, I don't want no toxic nothing in my life. I've never been fond of it, and I don't want nothing to do with it, to be honest. I'm 25 now, and like I said, I earned so much wisdom. I just know how to move with men more. I know how to move with myself. I know how to carry myself different. It's a whole lot of things that I've learned. So yes, y'all, this was a story. Stay tuned for more stories. Let me know if y'all want more stories, because y'all, my life is scandalous. That's one of my most scandalous stories, but we could keep this as a series just to like laugh and grow, because you know, this is past tense, this stuff that been happened. But if y'all want me to keep these stories going, then make sure y'all let me know. If y'all like this video, click that like button, comment down below, let me know your thoughts. I already know y'all gonna let me know y'all favorite part. I know y'all gonna take this story and just drag it. Oh my god. And subscribe if you want to see more videos from her, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.